Well, welcome back everybody, Smithy here, and we're here again for another episode of Minecraft Jurassic World. Yeah, right, we're going to do some more stuff on this episode. After last time's flying creatures, we need to look at some of the smaller creatures, as well as building more of this arena. I've got sort of the hardest bit to do. Once I do this straight here, I've got to fill in the angles at the side. As you can see, I've got that bit over there and that bit over there and this bit over here, but we'll do the straight bit. But what I was trying to work out is what could I do with this little space here, and if you think about it, what would be really good is sort of do something with the small creatures. I thought we'd do a little bit of a pen with the small creatures, just use the space really. And what we might be able to do is put the Microceratops in, because they're one of the smallest creatures. I was going to do a bit of a pen walkway sort of thing, where they can run around and you can walk into it like with a roof and stuff. And the other thing is, obviously over here we have got an absolute wrecked, area here. Yeah, absolutely wrecked it is, and I've got no glass to put in it. So what I'm going to have to do now is put all the glass back in here. Look, the only glass that remains is that. So what I've got to do is repair that, and then we can put the Protoceratops in as well. So I think we're going to do those two beasts as it is. Now I just wondered what we were looking for before. If we just go on here, is I can't remember whether or not there were any blocks from... no, there's no... I thought we used to have glass... Oh, reinforced stone and reinforced bricks. What I really want is the reinforced glass, but I think it's gone. I think it's all gone. I couldn't seem to find any reinforced glass, which is a bit of a disappointment. So I'm going to have to use normal glass. Maybe I've missed it somewhere. Yeah, I helicopter spawn here. I can't wait. Blank blueprint. There's all sorts of little things going on here which I haven't even looked into yet. I just haven't had the time to go and look at anything, and I need to go and have a look at Kafka's videos, because he's done loads of stuff on trying to breed these things using all the things. And when we over there, we need to show you some of these trees. I want to show you this, the calamite sapling, and we've got this ginkgo sapling as well. So what I'm going to do is, as well as put the normal trees, and we've got some more wood and stuff, so I haven't got any good glass, so I'm going to have to use different glass to do that pen. So I'm going to have to do that. But what I'm going to do is, for this episode, I think, because it's going to be quite easy to do, is put in put the Microceratops in here. I've also got this area up here which I could use as well, and I haven't put the gateway in. I'm going to put the big gateway in once I've done the stand. So right, first things first, I'm going to do some more of the stand and the glaze in today, and then I will come back once I've done that. Well, welcome back. It took me some time, but we are getting there. The straight edge is there and back and round. It looks pretty close to shape in the movie, and we've got enough room to put the things I want to put in the centre, like giant trees, and the viewing area that goes round underneath as well. Quite interested in some of the comments that I've had from this, ranging from extreme to suggestions. Thanks very much for all of them. Everybody's comments are welcome. But yeah, I've already decided before that even though the actual arena on the movie shows sort of a gap underneath, I'm going to put the forest. If you remember the clip from the movie where they filmed T-Rex, you could not see any of the stand through the forest. If you remember, the Trex forest was in this arena, so it has to be quite a good size to be able to do that. And when we put the spruce trees in here, and we're going to put some of the new trees in, really cool. Anyway, I've also been making some amendments over here to the petting zoo, as you will see. Right, okie dokie. Right, so what I've done is I've put a load new glass in, because it's the only way to really do it. What I didn't do though is we'll have to see if things will escape. There was a line here. I forgot about that. Look, there was another pen here, so that's the last one. Interesting enough, the shadows from the 1.710 fossil JurassiCraft actually show up, and the blocks and the fossil archaeology show up. So we can still do that sort of walkway across here. So the final bit, which I need to do, I think is there, if I'm right. Yeah, there, oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? There it goes. It goes there, across there. So what I'm having to do is work out exactly where the pins are going to go, and I think we're going to go, if I'm right, the pins need to go there. And then, oh, that might be a bit too far. Let's do that one instead. It's that sort of thing to do. And then in the middle there, I think we're going to go there. And then bring this back as we do, like so. And then we can bring our first dinosaur into here. I'm going to use some of the smaller ones in here, petting zoo. But one advantage now of JurassiCraft in that, oh, that sort of didn't work like that, did it? Never mind. What I'll have to do is just change that. One of the good things now, each animal takes 50 days to grow into its full size, so let's do that there, like that. That's better. Yeah, so each animal takes 50 days to grow to its full size, which means, you know, like it would take a long time for any babies in this particular petting zoo to grow up. So that's a real winner. So I can still put some real babies in here, and they won't grow so quick. And as I said before, where we've named them, we will use the signboards to name them, so we can keep them in here. So right, that's it. There, we've done the petting zoo. We'll have to see if they escape. We're not exactly sure whether they will escape or not. Have to wait and find out. But here we go. Right, so let's go and get the first dino. So we're going to put two baby dinos that featured. I'm going to use two. Well, I'm going to feature one, which is the Apatasaurus, which you've seen those in the film, and also now this is a new one, but it was in the Jurassic World canon. It's actually listed as one of the Jurassic World dinosaurs, which is Protoceratops. Now they are both cute. So let's start with the Protoceratops over here. What we're going to do is, they are so diddy. Watch, I'll show you how diddy a baby one is. Look at that! He is so small. It's cute. Yeah, it is. Look at that. It's not running round. Oh, it is now. Let's see if we have another one. Oh yes, we've got one of each. So what we're going to do is put some. There's the super baby one. So let's put an adult one in, because they don't grow very big. Look at that. Now, I was thinking afterwards, I wonder if you would have these in the petting zoo, because these are porcupine spines on the back. But I thought they are so cute, and until we have a proper area to put them in, I thought we'll bring them in to the petting zoo. There you go. There's one of each. Aren't they cute? Really like them. Look at the way they run round. They are, I think, one of the best new dinos ever. They are so cool. So we'll put a couple more babies in and see. They're not escaping yet. What we'll do is put 3 of those, 3 babies and 3 adults, and then we'll see what happens, see which ones escape. Oh, I do like that one. Look at that. Look at look at that. That is, oh, I wanted that. Go on, let's just do this a minute. Right, wait, hold on. Right, so I took the picture then, we're alright now. So, let's put the Apatosaurus in here. Now again, these are so cute when they're babies, so I'm not going to put a giant one in here because you know how big they are. So these are going to put some baby ones in here. Let's see. Oh, look. got the big footsteps. Oh, there you go. There's 2. Oh, 3. I want the other type. Hey! You remember those? Hey, look at that. Wow. What a good addition. There you go. So, Apatosaurus. They are cute. I wonder if they'll escape. In fact, do I get another one? Yes, we got 3 of 6 altogether. Wow. They are very cute. Very cute indeed. We like those. I could look at these all day. The animations have started, of course, but they are slow-moving beasts. Right, aren't they cute? Oh, is one already gone already? Oh, he's over here. Look, that's the thing, they just glitch out, but hey, it doesn't matter, does it? They are so cute. Right, okay, those are our first 2 back dinos, and it was so good because we didn't have these before in 1.7, so these 1.8 Apatosaurus are just like the ones in the movie. They are so cute. Yeah, there we go. Right, rightio, let's head back to this area here. I'm going to do something with this as well over here once I work out how I'm going to put the steps in. Because the main gate here, this is the main gate to this area here. Which we put in ages ago. Now, because I've got the angle differently, and I explained that previously, that the main street really needs, on the big new island, the main street needs rebuilding, to be honest. Because this is the correct facing way, if you've seen all the shots in the movie, and it lies parallel with the Mosasaurus arena over there, and then the cinema. So that's why I built it that way. But right, let's go in. It's just about the right size as well. So let's go down here. What I've got to do is I have got to finish off this bit, which is taking its time, and then we can set about doing the viewing area underneath and the stairs up. So that's going to be the next thing really, to do this bit here. So I shall come back once I finish these steps, and we have got all the steps all the way around. Well, welcome back everybody. I have finished the seating area last after days of work. It's quite interesting really how that fits in. Now I've got to do, I've also got to do a roof to this. I've got to do the log areas, which are quite big if you remember rightly from the other one. So what I've got to do is I've got to port in a log. Now, it's going to be a great size. It's just about right size to have a T-Rex wandering around forever, because you think about it, she has got to live in here. She doesn't live anywhere else. She lives totally in this area. And basically this grass is not grass. Well, there might be a grass area. We can have a grass area, water area. But the logs themselves, the logs are quite big. So what I'm going to do is, just to start her as well, the logs, remember, were above ground. However, if you put the logs all the way across to here and from that side, the T-Rex wouldn't be able to get through to this side. So what probably would happen, because we've never seen the inside of this of course, is that what probably happens is the visitors come in, you get viewing areas down here, which I'm going to put in. I'm going to put the logs in, and then literally you probably get some steps. To think about this bit here, be a great idea to put some steps down here, then underneath the grassed area, and then bring the log area out the centre. And then what you do is come out in the centre of the forest with a lookout tower, then you come back down, which would be really cool, which means T-Rex can wander about the T-Rex forest. What I'm going to do though is going to put 2 in. We only saw 1 in the film, but I'm going to put another one over here, which will overlook like a lake area, water area as well, so that'll be pretty cool. But what I'm going to do is, because this is wasted, T-Rex could come under here, that's fine, but I'm going to bring it to about here, I think. Have a lip here where T-Rex can come underneath, because I think it'd be really good if you're a spectator to be able to see T-Rex directly underneath you. Which means I've still got to do a lip here as well. So I've still got to do, in fact, that's interesting, I've still got to do the walkway here. And sort of another walkway. There must be another walkway somewhere else. Well, what I should have done really is probably done like instead of having this one here halfway down, I should have done like a walkway, but it doesn't matter because it's okay. And at the back here you see what I've done is where people were sitting, there's going to be a wall at the back there, and then we're going to have some glass here. In fact, have I got the glass here? My favourite glass, toughened reinforced glass, all the way along here, because we've never seen a close-up of this particular bit, and then literally it slopes, the roof slopes in this way. So in terms of, I'm gonna have to have a look at it, but what I think I might do is it's not a glass roof, it's actually a stone roof. So I'm not sure how I'm actually going to do this yet. I'm going to have to look at some of the design in that. We're going to have to sort of do this where it may sort of come in like so. I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm not sure because it was a sort of, it's sort of a funny roof with spiky bits on it. So maybe what I might do is do a bit of a design change there. We'll have to wait and see. I'll have to do that. See. Right, what I'm going to do is just going to go and bring one of the logs into the map just to show you before we get to the end of this episode. I might have a play around with this as well, because if I use those as the sort of, if you remember that on the picture there was like it was like a ridged area that rose up, and if I use slabs, this could actually look quite cool, I think. So if I use slabs, maybe that way, make it like a, yeah, that would be interesting. Just make it like a fluted roof, so it, ooh, don't want that. So it comes up like that, so you'd have it sort of, gives it a bit of perspective. Actually, that's a good idea. Trouble is, we've got to come in at an angle on this side, which maybe I'll just put the stand in. Not sure I'm going to do that yet. If I put one more in, because we haven't got any close-ups of the roof, we've only got the long-range shots we can go by. So if I do that, I'm going to play around with this and see what we do, and then come back to it. There we go. May just have to do that. Sort of like that, but I'm going to have to come in at the angles here. I'm going to have to be very clever and come in at that angle there to match up going that way. That's the only trouble, is we're using these steps. You can't do that because the steps only face one way or that way. Right, I'll go and bring that log in to see how big the log is in here before we think about doing the rest of it. I'm going to use MC Edit to bring the log in. Well, here you go, everybody. Made some changes, to say the least, and I was thinking this was too big, but as you can see, I've just put a bit of a log roll in the middle from the original T-Rex forest, which shows that it actually isn't that big, which is quite interesting. We'll come to that in a minute, and you can see the podzol in the centre. First of all, though, let's have a look at this. I've decided to go through a glass roof, or a glass back wall. Let's go on the inside, because it's not a very big roof, and it's on the actual film, it is a very narrow roof. It's not a great big roof. It's more like a facade than anything else, than a proper roof. So I'm not going to put in a proper roof at the moment. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do this all the way around. And if I do it all the way around, I think it's going to look okay. We shall see. I'm open to further suggestions, but that's, I think, if when I was all the way out here, I had a look at it thinking that's exactly how the actual arena. Yeah, so when you're right all the way out here, it is only supposed to be a small roof to where to look in. So let's go and have a look at the centre bit I put in. First of all, I tried to put the log roll in across here. Well, it was just way too big to do what I want to do with it. If you think when the T-Rex is in here, there'll be a lot to do. And if you remember the T-Rex, when we built this originally in the T-Rex forest, one of my original builds before the movie came out, this is the size of it, and it's fine, absolutely fine. Now, So how am I going to get the T-Rex in and around? Well, the easiest way to do this is I'm going to put steps at either side. So T-Rex will be able to go around the whole public viewing area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some steps. Now what I'm going to do is put wooden steps from here sort of thing, and that's the best way to do it. Just put some wooden steps in. It's only 4 steps, and then we're going to go down underground as I am. So that's the steps that are going to go down. What I may do is might start here actually. I might start the steps earlier, because the thing is I've got to be able to bring the roof down as well. So then the T-Rex can go all the way around, and I can start adding the trees in. So it's been a challenge, but it's been I think it's turning out much better than I expected. So the other thing is I'm going to do is, once the steps are coming down, that'll be the next video, we'll come and show you that. I'll do the next video and build it out. The steps will go down and then underground. So you will go underground to the area over here. Now I don't know if you've seen some shots, but the other thing I'm going to put in here is actually a public viewing area, in terms of you'll be able to walk all the way around underneath if you feel safe, and then look through the glass at the T-Rex through the trees. So it's like a double-sided viewing area. So it's quite a big build, and I'm going to have to do a lot yet. And also there's going to be a tunnel here. What I'll do is a tunnel here, and I'll light it all up. Thinking what I'll probably end up doing is bringing it up sort of a level as such, and make it sort of this level. I'm going to make it in just inside the overhang like so. So an example would be that we'd put in the glass like this. Oh, in fact, yeah, I might do that anyway. I might do that and just leave that like so. I might end up doing sort of a walkway with lights underneath, and then put the glass in, and then you can stand here and view the T-Rex through a viewing area. So that's what I think I'm going to do, and I think would make a lot of sense. And then the green area is fully open. So because it's not got trees on it, it will be green and grass all the way around, looking into the forest area. So there we have it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I think this is now coming together. It's taken a lot of hours work, and I've still got to do the main entrance into it, which is over here. So I'm going to move those gates. I might move the gates, I might not. Move the gates over and then start looking at the main entrance. So there we go. Thank you again for watching. Please share and please sub if you've your first visit, and go and have a look at the other 145 videos beforehand. The map will be down for download once I finish this arena, and then I'll upload it to my Planet Minecraft site, which the link is in the description. So again, thanks very much for watching, and bye bye.